Hi everyone, Dee here. So last weekend we had a heavy snowstorm, the kind that we haven't seen for a while in the south, especially here in Richmond. The snow became ice, and when we didn't remove the ice, it just solidified and became proper slabs of ice. It was like having a skating rink in our driveway. Not safe for me. So basically, we had to get rid of all that ice. We had to break up the ice, shovel the slabs off, which were heavy, caused immense amount of backache for me, and my hand hurt. So Wednesday I couldn't make any art because my hand was hurting. My right hand was hurting. So that was that. And I decided to take it a little easy. I'm back to my normal self. My hand is doing much better. So today's video is going to be a nice one. I've been thinking about it. I got these new paints. I promised myself I wouldn't get new paints, but these kept showing up on my reels. I'm not really on Instagram, so on my reels, this kept showing up. And despite seeing people use these are, I think, Sui are Korean gouache watercolors. And despite seeing them on YouTube and thinking I shouldn't buy them, I gave into the temptation and I bought them. And people did say that the tubes were really small. Let me show you how small the tubes are. Uh, let's just bring it down. Yeah. So let me show you how small these tubes are. They are the size of my pinky. Here. A little bigger than my pinky, I would say. Yeah, or my thumb. Okay. Which finger would it? Okay, my index finger. As you can see. Little bigger. It's just the cap, yeah. Oh, how about my little? No, yeah, it's as big. And I've got small hands. I've got small, stubby fingers. And that's the size. They're really small. And I was a bit disappointed, but, you know, I knew what I was getting. I was hoping for it to be a little fatter, but they're lean and narrow, like my fingers. No, or short and fat like my fingers. I wish they were short and fat like my fingers, but they're not. What am I saying? D. So I bought these and I got this to put them in, put the entire tube into it and add some more paint. So when I'm traveling anywhere, this would be my go-to palette for gouache painting. I don't have one for acrylics. I was thinking acrylics, I can just take my Artex. I have it here, my Artex. I can put them in my bag and take in my luggage, just take less clothes, right? Oh, I can't open it. I'm just gonna tear it, like here. Most YouTubers don't tear things. Yeah, I have no patience and I don't care. I started this channel to make sure that I finish using things that I buy. I don't just buy and put them into cupboards and pull them out after a couple of years. And many times the supplies just die on me, right? They don't have very long shelf lives. Some art supplies do, but some don't. Oh, this is quite nice. Got all fingerprints. Yeah, that's my art haul. And the end of my art haul. Okay, it opens on all sides. Oh, this is ugly. Yeah, these are nice. And then I think they have a mixing palette here, that silicone thingy that you can use. There we go. And then you put it back. Your paints don't dry. I was thinking of buying the Jaime water sprayer. It comes highly talked about, advised about, recommended. Yeah, it comes highly recommended. Where did I put the cover? Where did I put the cover? Now I've lost the cover. This is what happens. Here's the cover in case you want to see. I ripped it. I'm bad. This is the one. Storage box. Paint storage box. 24 compartment. Transom. It's called Transom. I'm going to throw it later on. And I think these guys, the Sui people, have this as well. So if you're not sure about your color mixing, you can look at this and do it accordingly. I'm not bad at it, at color mixing, but let's see how it goes, right? I'm going to fast forward the video labs thing. Fast forward video labs, and I'm thinking of painting this today. This is from our local museum, our VMFA, and I really like this. This is a self-portrait of a Sphinx, as a Sphinx. Self-portrait as a Sphinx by Sarah Bernhardt. She was the artist, and this was back in France in 1844 to 1923. That's how long she lived. I'm going to look her up. And there is this little skull over here. I don't know if you can see it. There. It's a lovely Sphinx self-portrait. I think this would be nice to draw in my journal and paint it. And I'm going to use the new gouache. You know, put them in here in the tin, and the colors here. I'm not going to use the mixing tab, the silicone thing that they've given here. I'm going to keep it nice. I'm going to use that when I'm traveling, because I have this right now, right? My Stay Wet palette, and I want the colors to stay wet. So I'm going to fast forward from this point onwards, so you don't have to really put up with, you know, me doing something this boring. I don't find it boring, but you may. So, you know, I'm going to fast forward it from here. Okay? And I'm going to get rid of my face. Well, there you go, guys. It's not my usual style, but I think it looks different from my usual work. And I think I like the demon below more than I like her. Her face is very narrow. This one's got a sweeter expression. She's better. I was just trying out the Sui Gouache. I hope I was pronouncing it right. I think it's really good. And a little goes a long way. And as you can see, I didn't use that much. There you go. And I did use some leftover gouache from my previous work as well. This one, just to get the blues out so it could pop a bit more. And would I recommend buying Sui Gouache? If you have the money, then yes. If you are willing to spend 45 bucks on this much color, you know, on this much color, then yes, it's worth the price. The color mixes very well. You get the skin tones also, and the coverage is just superb. It's way better than Jaime, and it's way better than Royal Talons. I mean, they're good too, but I've had to work harder with those gouache paints. These just melted onto the paper. They were so smooth and they were so beautiful to work with. And I think I will, once they start finishing off, I'll get the individual tubes. The individual tubes are a little on the expensive side. I think each tube is for $9 if I'm not mistaken. And you can buy the rose and the pink one, I think, or the orange one, or this color one, and you can make your own skin tones. But I can see as it is drying, it's giving that lush look. It has a very, very lush look to it. So the pigment is worth it. It's worth the expenditure, I would say. So if you really want to treat yourself to good gouache paints, apart from Holbein, I would recommend Sui. I really would. I wasn't sure initially that I would like them or not, or then I would rue the day I bought them. That hasn't happened. Look at me getting all dramatic. So I love it. I really like these colors. As far as this palette goes, I'm still having issues with it, which is why I didn't want to open it up and use these shades because it was going to be a lot of effort. Um, do I like it? Not really. Does it work? Yes. Uh, I guess I have to see what I'm doing because it ruined my fingers, as you can see, because I kept struggling to cover it. I don't know which side is up and which side is down. I think this side is down because it's got ridges over here. Maybe, people like them. I really don't care much for this palette, but I spent the money, so I will use it. So anyway, guys, I'll see you on Monday. Hopefully, we won't have a big storm this weekend. I don't think I can take more shoveling. It's just too much. So, and I'm glad January is over. Let's see what February brings us. So be good, have fun during the weekend, and stay safe. Bye.